And good late evening. Welcome to another edition of RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest. Alongside Janie Sandoval. We are live from Shirley Field. Kicking off is Nixon. Short. It's going to be taken at the 15, by number 15. At about the 25, he's going to reverse his field. He's over on the far sideline. He's at the 30, cross the 35 to the 40. Looks like to the 39-yard line, and that was number 15, Isaac Caballero. And here we go. District 29 6A action. We're live from beautiful Shirley Field. And first and 10 at the 39. Number 10, Richie Luna, will bring his offense out. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Jose Hernandez in the backfield. We're high atop in the viewing deck. We're live streaming on our YouTube channel. Castillon in motion to the near side. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. We'll drop back looking, and we'll get dropped for a loss of about 6 yards. It'll be a second down. And 15 as the ball goes all the way back to the 34-yard line. A loss of 7. Nixon coming in under Coach Antonio Villalon. 3 receivers to the near side will swing, and he will take it up the middle and get it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to the 39 as he gets those 7 yards back. And it'll bring a 3rd down and 10. So 3rd and 10. Possession to Eagle Pass. Third and 10. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. Drops back looking, middle field. And is caught right at the marker. He needs to get to the 49. That's a 10-yard pass play to number 13, David Lopez. Nice catch. So it's 1st and 10 for the Eagles here as they get the opening kickoff. 10:32. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. Shotgun formation for Luna. Has Jose Hernandez in the backfield. He stutter steps and loses a yard there. So it's going to be 2nd and 11. Garcia on the tackle for Laredo Nixon. Eagle Pass coming in 1-1 as they won last week 28-0 as they beat LBJ. Nixon is coming in 0-2. Alexander beat them 24-10 in their last game. The idle team this week is United, as last night Alexander and United South duked it out. On a Thursday night, Real Sports Live Southwest was there live. 3rd and 11. And no gain for Hernandez on that play. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. Stacked. Nixon pressed. Rolls out near side. Looking. And finds an open receiver, number 4. And that is caught at about the 35 and all the way down to the 31-yard line. So it's 1st and 10. That was number 4. Jacob Reese on the catch. So 1st and 10 for the Eagles at the Mustang 31-yard line. Gives it to Hernandez. Hernandez up the middle. He's at the 10. 5. Touchdown Eagles with 9:04 in the first quarter from 31 yards out. Jose Hernandez, a freshman, takes it up the middle and sees daylight into the end zone for a 6 as they get the 6 points on that touchdown with the point after attempt yet to come. The Eagles strike first. Ball down and goes up and through as the Eagles take a 7-0 lead here early. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live South.
STAT Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. We know that our patients deserve better than the typical cramped waiting areas and long lines. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Hey guys, Sanchez, owner of Kumo Fitness, located at 575 Commercial Street.
So we're back live, 7-0. Number 84, David Lopez will kick off. We're in the first quarter as the Eagles take it in with 9:04 left in the opening quarter. Number 23 will take it at about the 1. That's Matthew Reese, and will get brought down right about the 20-yard line, so a 19-yard return for Matthew Reese. Mando de los Santos was the Eagle so the Mustangs will have 1st and 10. As they go into their formation. And hit by number 8. That's Eric Heredia in on the tackle. So Ibarra, the ball carrier. And nowhere to go on a 2nd and 4. Now at 3rd and 3. So on a 3rd and 3, they have it at the 28-yard line, their own 28. And out to the outside, needs to get to about the 30. Not sure if they did get it. The umpire is kind of trying to set it down. And it was number 12, Joseph Ibarra, the running back. And they do get the first down right at the 30-yard line. It's 1st and 10 for the Mustangs here early on, first quarter, 7-0 Eagles on a, and out to the outside, number 8 will come to the near side and gets brought down right about the 38-yard line. That's number 9. And Ryan Chisholm on the tackle to the 38. A 2nd and 2 now. A gain of 8 yards for number 9, Hector Rogello, the ball carrier. Under center, number 8, Hector Rodrigo. And will give it, and is stopped. Number 50, Roger Oyuya, in on the tackle. He's in the backfield. And number 9 gets the ball carry. So with 6:46, the ball at the 38-yard line. No gain, a 3rd and 2. Trying to get the Eagles offsides. Give it to number 12, and he is stopped. And they're going to give him forward progress. The line judge comes up the field, Joseph Ibarra. very methodical on what Nixon does. Laredo Nixon is very methodical in what they do and how they do it. Under Coach Villalon, they do what they do best. They run the ball. They do sometimes surprise you with the pass, so you have to be fundamentally sound as far as the defense. You have to make sure you keep your gaps, you keep your assignments, because if not, they're going to pop one big, and that's where the excitement comes in for the Laredo Nixon Mustangs. So they get a first down, ball at the 40, 1st and 10. And we'll give it to number 12, and he gets about 3 yards. They're going to mark him forward. It's going to bring a 2nd and we'll call it 6, excuse me. So David Kiporos in on the tackle, 5:47, 7-0 here from Shirley Field. Beautiful, beautiful night for football. Friday night football. We're live on our YouTube channel, Real Sports Live. Real Sports Live Southwest, number 12 in motion. And he bounces it out to the outside. And gets hit and brought down. And Joseph Ibarra gets another first down, and it crosses it to the Eagle 49-yard line. 1st and 10. So now they're in Eagle territory. This is their 9th play of the drive. 1st and 10. Under center would roll out. He's coming to the near side, and there's an inadvertent whistle as he is out of bounds, number 8. That was kind of weird. Up here we hear the whistle blow, and they call the play dead, but there was no tackle. He didn't go out of, he went out of bounds, but so that was number 8, Hector Rodrigo, the junior quarterback. 5:02 left. The ball to the, I think they're gonna talk it over with the referee, trying to kind of decipher what had happened and what's going on. An inadvertent whistle, and the referee will slowly come towards the coach's sideline, the home side. 5:02. He still has his mic on. It's breezy here at Shirley Field tonight, Friday night football. Laredo, Texas, just off of 35, San Bernardo. So a 5-yard, actually gave him to about the 45, inside the 45. So 2nd and 5. So the ball is spotted at the 44-yard line, 2nd and 5, 4:56. We'll give to number 12, and he's stopped in the backfield by number 25. That's David Kiporos. He comes in through the A gap and gets in for a loss. Excuse me. All the way back to the 49, so it's a 3rd and 10 for the Mustangs. We'll see what they do here. We're high top Shirley Field on the video deck alongside Janie Sandoval. United South senior out here helping us out. Gives it to number 12. He's up the middle. Makes a cut. He's in the clear. He's at the 25. He's at the 20, down to the 15-yard line as he broke a couple of tackles. And number 28, Raul Leckler. So the ball down, 1st and 10 inside the red zone. They're at the 15-yard line. So 1st and 10 with 3:47. Will come near side and gets hit, and Originally hit by number 28, Raul Leckler, and so Rogelio will actually lose a couple of yards, 3 yards, so it's second and 13 for the Laredo Nixon Mustangs. 3:40 left here in the first quarter. Under center, Rodrigo, bunch formation, will drop back looking to throw. He's got no one open. He threw it in the end zone, and it was well defended by number 31, Joshua Monsivais, in the end zone as they were trying to pop one. So it's a 3rd and 13, an incomplete pass. So 3rd and 13 from the 18-yard line. Inside the red zone. 3:35 remaining here in the first quarter. And shotgun formation will throw it in the middle and misses in and out of the hands of number 12, Joseph Ibarra. So an incomplete. So brings a 4th and 13 from the Eagle Pass 18-yard line. 14-play drive, and they're going to set up for about a 35-yard field goal. The ball is up, and it is through. So field goal is good. A 35-yard 7-3 with 3:25 left as the Mustangs get on the board. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest.
Downtown Eagle Pass, we invite you guys to come join us. We got equipment for everything from machines to free weights to bumpers. You name it, we got it. Come check us out, guys. Hey guys, welcome to Kumo Supplements and Lifestyle. My name is Eddie Sanchez, I'm the owner, and I invite you guys to come and join us any day of the week, Monday through Sunday, here at Mall de las Águilas.
Really got it, really got it, really got it, really got it, yeah. Really got it, 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 really got it.
Sarita's Tortilla Factory with 3 great locations to serve you in Maverick County. Come try our delicious barbacoa with the tortillas. Si son Saritas, ni me las calientes. Also, you can get our tortillas in Laredo, Texas at your local super. So we're back live, and a short pooch will get it at the 35. Try and get to the outside. Cuts it back in. He's at the 37-yard line. That's Oscar Castillon. Returned. So 1st and 10 for the Eagles, their second possession. Here in the first, the ball at their own 37, 1st and 10 for the Eagles, 3:18 left. Here in the first quarter, and we'll try and get it to Ray Mendoza, and was incomplete. So number 37, 2nd and 10. The ball at the 37. They're gonna try and exploit Ray Mendoza, 6'6", 6'7" receiver, tall. He's a senior. He was and again now to number 13, and that was a nice play by David Lopez as he gets open for a first down. Complete to the 50-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, and he will get it. Richie Luna makes a move to the outside and stumbles and gets it down to about the Ricardo Luna will take it himself and gets it down to the 33-yard line of Nixon. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. We'll give it to Hernandez. Hernandez spins and gets maybe a yard there to the 31, actually a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. So 2 receivers to the far side, to the near side. They're going from left to right. We'll give it to Hernandez. Hernandez up the middle. We'll move the pile forward across the 30 to the 28-yard line. So to the 28. And we'll get about 3 yards there. 3rd and 5. Luna in shotgun formation will bring up man in motion. That's Lopez. Roll out to his far side, looking, throwing, and incomplete as the ball is short. That was number 29 in his face, Humberto Garcia. So on a 3rd and 5, incomplete at the Nixon 28-yard line. We'll have 3 receivers to the far side, 1 on the near side. Shotgun formation, one-on-one situation down on the bottom with Jacob Reese, and it gets it up the middle and incomplete as it was intended for Oscar Castillon, and a turnover on downs. So they're going to take over at their own 28-yard line. 1st and 10 for Nixon on their 2nd possession of the night. 7-3 the score. Nixon has the ball with 1:29 left here in the first quarter. 7-3. They drove down and got a 3 points, got a field goal, 35-yard field goal. Will give to number 12 and gets brought down right about the 30. They're going to give him forward progress. They're not quite sure if they're going to mark it at the 31, but so 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
For the Mustangs.
Now Nixon will nickel and dime you. They will get 2, 3, 4 yards, every down, and if they can pop one too. So under a minute to play here in the first quarter. 2nd and 8 for the Mustangs. They're going from right to left. They put a man in motion and up the middle and tipped. It was almost intercepted by number 1. That was Ryan Chisholm in for. So it's a 3rd and 8. From their own 30-yard line, 47 seconds. 3rd and 8. Now they go to empty back set. Swing it out to number 7 and incomplete as that one went over the head of number 7. J.J. Hernandez, incomplete. 4th and 8 at their own 30. So I believe here at this situation with 43 seconds left in the first quarter, they're going to probably punt it away. Back deep is Ryan Chisholm. Number 1, he's standing right about the 42-yard line, his own 42. We're live from Shirley Field. And this District 29 6A matchup is last night. And the ball over the head of the punter. And he's trying to make a play and gets hit hard by number 54. David Santos comes in and cleans up that mess. Number 19 was the punter, That's Austin Garcia. And a turnover on downs. That was a punt and went for a loss. So the ball at the 17-yard line, the Nixon 17-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. And this is a great setup for the Eagles here as they are inside Nixon territory. They're actually in the red zone. Inside the red zone, they're at the 17, 36 seconds left here in the first quarter. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. We'll give to Perales. Perales shakes and bakes across the 15. Gets 2 yards there. 2nd and 8. And I believe they're going to let the clock run here to end the first quarter. Not sure if they're going to run a play or not. On a 2nd and 8, there's 8 seconds left. Play clock has 17 seconds. And he will take it himself. That's Luna will dive forward to about the 11-yard line. So he gets 4 yards on that carry. So it's going to be a 3rd and 4. So 3rd and 4 as we end the first quarter. We go to the second. As the Eagles are up 7-3, they're going to switch sides. They're going to be going now from right to left on your TV screen or your YouTube screen. If you're watching it on your TV, you're going from the Nixon helmet to the Eagle helmet now. And we're going to keep it here. Let me clarify. Earlier when I mentioned my camera operator, I said a different name, and she's right next to me, and it's hard for me to not read out names the right way. But Janie Espinosa, she's from United South. She's a United South Panther. She's also a senior. She does play soccer, so we're gonna, cover some of her games now for mispronouncing her name and of course her last name. I don't know why I said what I said, but nonetheless, we got it right. And we got the second quarter here as we start. The Eagles have the ball. And we'll go into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles! Number 7, Ray Mendoza on a 3rd and 4 from the 11-yard line with 11:55. That was an easy pitch and catch, complete with 11:55 in the second quarter. The Eagles go up 13-3 on an 11-yard touchdown pass from Ricardo Luna to his receiver. As the point attempt is good, the PAT is up and through. 14-3 is the score. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest.
Saritas Tortilla Factory.
Hello, Eagle Pass and surrounding areas. My name is Grant Bear. I'm the general manager of Ram Country Auto World. We have the largest selection of pre-owned inventory. Come by and see us at 1997 Veterans Boulevard, where we make sure our customers are number one.
Hi, this is Roque Vela Jr., owner, operator of JetBow North. And on behalf of my family and JetBow North staff, I'd like to wish every student athlete a safe and successful year.
So we're back live from historic Shirley Field, downtown Laredo, San Bernardo, and David Lopez will kick it off and all the way to about the 2-yard line. That's where they're going to take it. He comes across the 15, across the 20, and still carrying a couple of Eagles across the 25 to the 27-yard line. That was number 23 on the return. That's Matthew Ruiz. So good return, about a 22-yard return to the 27-yard line, actually a 25-yard. So on their own 27, 1st and 10, 11:46. Nixon has the ball now. First and 10, 14-3. Puts a man in motion, and the quarterback will keep it and gets back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10. So Rogelio. That was number 54. Actually number 55. Chance Perez in on the tackle. It'll be a second and 10. Mustangs come out. 11-11. Time remaining here. We'll roll out, looking downfield. And it is picked off by number 31. And he's over to the far side. He's across the 30. There's an interception by number 31, Josh Monsivais. A defensive play. They were looking for it. Once they roll out, they're going to try and find the tight end leaking out of there. And Josh Monsivais has a pick. That sets up at the Nixon 31, first and 10 for the Eagles. Two receivers to the near side, two to the far side. Luna will drop back looking. Middle of the field, gets Castillon across the 25 to about the 20 to the 18-yard line. So down to the 16, a 15-yard pass play there. First and 10 from the 16 in the red zone. Out to Jacob Reese. He gets the ball, shakes a defender off, and gets inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. And he gets it down to about the 8. Quick tempo. Second and 1. And throws it into the end zone, and it is incomplete. So that pass was intended for number 13. Incomplete in the end zone. So they're at the 7-yard line. A third and 1 for the Eagles. Luna will give it to Hernandez. Hernandez walks in for an Eagle touchdown. Eagles with 10-17. He goes in from 7 yards out for his second touchdown of the night. With 10-17 in the second quarter, the Eagles take a 20-3 lead on the 7-yard touchdown run by Jose Hernandez, 20-3. And the point after attempt is good. Makes it 21-3. And we'll take a break. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest.
StatER does its testing and evaluations quickly without the delays of a traditional emergency room. We utilize the full services of a standard ER department, including CT scan, bedside emergency ultrasound, x-rays, and a full clinical laboratory, with a focus on getting you taken care of without long wait times. Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Hi, this is Roque Vela Jr., owner-operator of Playmore Family Entertainment. And on behalf of my family and Playmore Family Entertainment staff, I'd like to wish every student-athlete a safe and successful year.
So we're back live, RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest. For today, bringing all the play-by-play action. And don't forget, later on tonight, we're going to have the game posted. We're going to have some highlights. The ball goes in through the end zone for a touchback as David Lopez, number 84, booms it through with a crosswind here. Not very many Eagle fans made the trip to Eagle Pass. They're back home, probably tuning in to our RealSportsLive.com YouTube channel. So make sure you guys share it, follow us, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Real Sports Live. As Nixon has it at their own 25-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Mustangs with 10:16 left here in the second quarter. Rodrigo will go under center, bring a man in motion, will give it, and his number 7 gets tripped up, gets it across to the 29-yard line, a 4-yard gain. Roger Ulloa. So a 4-yard gain, 2nd and 6. Puts a man in motion. Give it. The ball is on the ground, and he is very fortunate that he got the bounce, and it bounced right back into his hands. That was number 12, the ball carrier. Ibarra, Joseph Ibarra, gets it to the 33-yard line. He got some positive yards. It's 3rd and 2. 3rd and 3 is the ball to the 33-yard line. Could have been disastrous as they have turned the ball over twice already, and both turnovers have cost the Mustangs 2 touchdowns. We'll give it, and we'll have to get to about the 40. The line judge on the near side gave him forward progress, but he was stopped at the 34. And he's gonna be short. He's gonna be about a football length short. So it's gonna be a 4th and inches. They're gonna give him. It has to get to the 40-yard line. Has to get to across the line. So we're going to call it a long one. 4th and 1 for the Mustangs here. And we'll give it to number 31. And we'll be brought down at about the 40 by a host of Eagles. Number 25 in on the tackle. Number 8, number 50. Also Charlie Schisler. That's number 12, Joseph Ibarra, gets the first down for the Mustangs and keeps the chains moving here in the second quarter. 8:08 and counting, 21-3 the score. We'll give it to number 12 up the middle and gets brought down by number 25, David Kiporos. So at the 49-yard line of Eagles, 1st and 10. And we'll give it to number 7 up the middle, and he shakes one guy off, shakes another guy off, makes a guy miss, and finally brought down by number 44. Those missed tackles are really going to hurt the Eagles, as there's a flag on the far sideline. We're going to find out what that flag is for. That was number 7. So 12 men on the field, 7:21. So they're going to take the result of the play all the way down to the Eagle Pass 33-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. And under center, number 8. We'll give it to number 12. Cuts it back up the middle. Gets it to the 31. So Joseph Ibarra gets to the 31. 2nd and 8. Excuse me. So 2nd and 8 for the Mustangs. 6:37 left in the second quarter. Under center, number 8, Rodrigo will give it to number 7, and Schisler was the first one in the backfield, and I believe they maybe got a yard to the 30. That was number 7, number 2 in the ball carrier. So it's 3rd and 7 as they got a yard on that one. Over at the Bill Johnson Student Activity Center, the battle of winless teams gets it to number 12 and gets across to the 28-29. The battle of the winless teams, LBJ at 0-2, Del Rio at 0-2. So tonight we'll find out who gets their first win in district. For LBJ, they've actually won a non-district contest, so they're coming in 1-4. Excuse me, 1-5. Del Rio winless in this 2018 campaign. 5:29 left, 21-3 is their score here in the second quarter. It's going to bring a 4th down and 6 at the Eagle 28-yard line. So they're in 4-down territory. The Mustangs, number 8 under center, will roll out. Looking, throws it deep. And picked out by number 1, Brian Chisholm, as he was playing center field. And that's the second interception for the Eagles. So they were rolling here in this as the 8th play of the drive, and they try to try and see if they get the Eagles sleeping, and to no avail. The Eagles get the ball back on a turnover. 4:58. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. We'll give it to Hernandez. Hernandez outside. He's in the clear, hurdles a guy, and goes out of bounds. As the ball was at the 16, their own 16 on the 1st and 10. Hernandez takes it all the way to the 30-yard line. A 24-yard gain on that play. So, a 1st and 10 for the Eagles. We'll bring a man in motion. Will keep it himself. That's Luna to the near side. He has the blockers in front. He finds a seam. He's at the 50. Crosses the 50. And he gets some pretty good yardage. And it's spotted at the 50-yard line. So a 20-yard carry there. 1st and 10 for the Eagles here as they have possession with 4:41 left here in the second quarter. Up 21-3. We'll give it to Hernandez. Hernandez across the 50 to the 47-yard line. A 3-yard gain for Hernandez. 2nd and 7. The ball spotted at the 47. Quick out to Ray Mendoza down the sideline to the 25 and pushed out of bounds. So complete and gets it down to the 26. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. In Mustang territory again, they are moving the ball. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. Will run it out to the outside, and that is Jose Hernandez, and makes a man makes a man miss, and gets it to the 10-yard line. So a 16-yard run place. 1st and 10. They're inside. So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. Inside the 10-yard line. And Richie Luna will take it up the middle. He has some blockers and dives into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown. Richie Luna from 10 yards out with 3:53 left. They take it in for an Eagle touchdown. In the second quarter, they go up 27-3. A 10-yard touchdown run as he follows his blockers into the end zone. And the kicker, Eric Ramirez, will boot it up and through as it makes it 28-3. Eagle pass up by 25. And we'll be back with more after this. You're watching RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest.
Valdez Tire Record Service, located at 522 North Pierce Street in Eagle Pass, Texas. With 24-hour roadside service, commercial tow, automotive repair shop, call us today at 830-757-3102. Valdez Tire Record Service wishes the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Win Mavericks a successful 2018-2019 season. Hilda Martinez School Board Place 4 wants to wish the Eagle Pass Eagles and the Eagle Pass CC Win Mavericks a successful 2018 football season. Go Eagles, go Mavericks.
Hilda Martinez, School Board Member, proven experience, the right choice.
Mi Pueblo Restaurant is located at 1920 North Veterans Boulevard. Come by for their hot and fresh breakfast and, of course, the lunch buffet.
And we're back live as David Lopez kicks it to about the 5-yard line, and he kicked out of the coverage as he brings it back to the 30-yard line. That's Mando de los Santos alongside number 30. That's Jose Samaniego, Joe Samaniego, number 33 in on the tackle. Raul Garcia. As Matthew Ruiz brings it back in their own 31-yard line with 3:45 left as the Eagles take a commanding 28-3 lead here in the ball game. And we'll give it to number 9. He has a hole. We'll come up the middle. And a nice play by number 9 on a 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. A nice 14-yard gain. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs with 3:26 left. Under center, number 8, Hector Rodrigo. We'll give it to number 22 and is tackled by number 25 and number 40, Charlie Schisler, the sophomore defensive end. Severo Morales, the running back. And to the 50, a 5-yard run there, 2nd and 5 for the Mustangs. We'll give the ball. He's in the clear and gets brought down by number 31. So, and he's at the Eagle 38-yard line. 1st and 10. They're in Eagle pass territory. Last night we covered United South in Alexander, and it was a great game over at the Bill Johnson Student Activity Center. A 14-12 game as United South came out, got the first score of the game in the first quarter, and then Alexander came back. They missed the point after attempt. They came back, the ball to the 35, a 2nd and let's call it 7. And the ball is out. There was number 25 came out of the pile as he ripped the ball out of the hands and all the way into the end zone. A 60-yard touchdown fumble recovery. David Kiporos gets the fumble. Well, I'm not sure if he got the fumble or if he stripped it out on a 2nd and 7 from the 35, and he takes it 60 yards for a fumble recovery. Touchdown, Eagles 34-3 with 1:44 left here in the second quarter. And the point after attempt for Ramirez. The ball is up and through. No good. Actually, he pulled it left. So 34-3. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching RealSportsLive.com, listening to RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest. Friday Night Football from Shirley Field.
Wants to wish the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Win Mavericks a successful 2018-2019 season. Come by every morning or at lunchtime, Mi Pueblo Restaurant. Pizza Hut by the Mall, located at 405 South Bibb Street, supports both the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Win Mavericks. Come by and try our lunch buffet, all you can eat. Salad, pasta, pizza, for only $5.99 when you mention you saw this ad on Real Sports Live Southwest at the register. Come by Pizza Hut at the mall.
Hi, this is Nacho Salcedo, and I'd like to take this time to wish the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Win Mavericks football team the best of luck this 2018 season. Let's rally behind our hometown teams. Make sure you tune in to Real Sports Live for all your play-by-play action.
Rody's Country Fried Chicken, located at 1910 El Indio Highway, wants to wish the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Win Mavericks a successful 2018-2019 season. Order online through Facebook and save 10% on your purchase.
And we're back live, 34-3 with 1:44. That ball is right at the goal line. We'll bring it out. That's number 6 trying to find a seam and gets hit hard by number 22. That's Mando de los Santos. Gets the tackle on the far sideline. Great camera work by Mrs. Espinosa. She is doing a great job for us, as we're going to give you all the game footage of this game after the game is done. Per UAL rule, Friday Night Football can only be audio, but we can rebroadcast the game right after, about an hour and a half after the game is finished. So we're going to do so and get you all the action on the field as Ms. Janie Espinosa is giving us right now. But you're listening to my voice, 34-3. We'll give it to number 12 and we'll get across. The ball is on the ground again. Another fumble and recovered by the Eagles as number 1, Ryan Chisholm, gets on the ball. Joshua Monsivais causes the fumble, and Ryan Chisholm, second turnover as he got an interception. So the first play from scrimmage from the 20-yard line. So another turnover for the Mustangs, and Eagle Pass will have the ball. First and 10 at the Nixon 20-yard line. Another red zone opportunity. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. We'll give it to Hernandez. Hernandez gets blown up on that play. He gets lifted and drilled to the ground with 1:20. And the ball to the 17 is going to be a 2nd and 7 for the Eagles. Two receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. Shotgun formation for Luna. Will drop back, looking, and finding it at the corner of the end zone. It's David Lopez, and he dove and fingertips missed him. So the pass is incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the Nixon 20-yard line. Actually, 3rd. So 3rd and 7 from the 17. Will roll out to the far side, rolling out. He throws it in the direction of David Lopez and incomplete as he's hit immediately. And there's a flag on the play. So we're going to check the flag with 46 seconds left. There's a as we have the camera right on, there's an injured Eagle on the field on the far sideline. The ball is at the 17-yard line. It's a 4th and 7 for the Eagles, up 34-3 with 46 seconds. So there's an injury timeout, and we're going to take a timeout with them. We'll be back with more after this.
Come by before or after the game and enjoy some great food. That's it.
EPER Recycling Center, 3323 Del Rio Boulevard, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. But don't throw it away, recycle it today at 3323 Del Rio Boulevard. For more information on how to turn your scrap into cash, call 758-0685 or find us on Facebook.
Hey, I'm Sal Battalion from Brown Chevrolet of Eagle Pass, Texas. I invite you to come visit us, come take a test drive of one of our new or pre-owned vehicles, or come just visit our new facility. And just call Sal at 830-513-6675. Again, the number is 830-513-6675. Thank you.
Come to the Brown!
So the ball spotted at the 17 line. Welcome back, 34-3. As they attended to the injured Eagle. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 on the near side. Shotgun formation for Luna as Hernandez will swing out, looking. Middle of the end zone, touchdown, Eagles! As no hesitation, drops back 5 steps and hits the post pattern as Richie Luna connects once again on a 4th and 7 from the 17-yard line. And it is complete to Ray Mendoza for a 17-yard touchdown pass with 41 seconds left here in the second quarter as they tack on just another 6 with the point after attempt. Through and good to make it 41-3. And we'll be right back with more after this. You're watching RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest.
Express is ready to serve you with the fastest tacos in town. Guisao, bacon and egg, chorizo and egg, and many more to choose from. Located in front of the VFW post, across from Pizza Hut on Main Street. Call your order ahead at 830-968-2032. Tacos Express, the fastest tacos in town.
And we're back live as David Lopez, number 84, kicks it off. And the ball dropped and picked up at the 2-yard line. Tries to find a running lane and gets brought down right about the 9-yard line by number 31, Joshua Monsivais. In on the tackle as the home team, Laredo Nixon, gets the ball at the 9-yard line, 1st and 10 with 34 seconds here before the half, as the Eagle Pass Eagles marching band gets set to take the field. And we're gonna actually leave the camera on for that presentation of the Eagle band, and we're gonna leave the mic on just so you guys can listen to the Mighty Eagle band. At halftime, 2 receivers set, one to the near side, one to the far side. We'll give to number 12 and gets brought down. Number 1, Eduardo Macias, will get it to the 16-yard line. 2nd and 3, a 7-yard run on that one. Give it again to number 1. It gets brought down from behind. And that's the half. We're at halftime. 41-3 at half. And we're going to keep it here. We're going to actually on the audio side, we're going to actually go to break. We'll be back after this. You're watching RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest. And we're back at halftime. We got about 6 minutes. The halftime report. We're brought to you by Ram Country Auto World, 1997 North Veterans Boulevard in Eagle Pass, Texas. 830-872-3444 is the number to call if you need a car, truck, or SUV pre-owned, late model cars, trucks, or SUVs over at Ram Country Auto World. If you are looking for a Toyota Camry, if you're looking for a truck, anything you're looking for, they got it. They're late model cars. Visit Grant Bibb over at 1997 North Veterans Boulevard in Eagle Pass, Texas. 872-3444 is the number to call. That's Ram Country Auto World. As we give you a summary of the game with 9:04 in the first quarter. Number 23, Jose Hernandez, gets a touchdown run and puts the Eagles up 6-0 with the point after attempt good. And then that's to open the game up. The Mustangs come back and they take over at their own 20. A 14-play drive that ends up in a 35-yard try. And it goes through the uprights with 3:25 left in the first quarter, and they tack on 3 points, and it was 7-3 early on in this game. And then for the Eagles, they come back and they turn over the ball on downs. Also, for the home team, the Mustangs, they get it back at their own 28 and go 4 and out. The punt happens to get over the head of the punter, and the Eagles take over on that turnover at the Nixon 17-yard line. And 3 plays later, it's a touchdown strike from 11 yards out from Richie Luna to Ray Mendoza for an 11-yard touchdown pass with 11:55 in the second quarter to make it 13-3 with a point after attempt good. And it was 14-3 there. As we move on, after another turnover, the interception by number 31, Joshua Monsivais, on the second play from scrimmage after they got the ball back. They set up at the Nixon 31-yard line, and 4 plays later, number 23 for his second touchdown of the night, from 7 yards out. Jose Hernandez with 10:17 left in the second quarter. He rushes for his second touchdown from 7 yards out to make it 20-3 with a point after attempt good. And then the Nixon Mustangs come back at their own 25 and is driving the ball. An 8-play drive that results in an interception as they were trying to get the pass in the middle of the field and got intercepted by number 1, Ryan Chisholm. And that set up Eagle Pass for their next touchdown with 6 plays on their own 16-yard line. And they drive it with a key pass play from Richie Luna to Ray Mendoza. And then finally Richie Luna with his first touchdown 10 yards out. He rushes it in with 3:53 in the second quarter and makes it 27-3 with the point after attempt good. And then the home team Nixon Mustangs get the ball back, and the third turnover results in a 60-yard touchdown fumble recovery by David Quiroz, number 25, as he takes it back for an Eagle touchdown. 34-3 with the point after attempt was no good, and that was the 4th turnover for the Mustangs. And then we get closer to the end of the quarter, and another turnover that results in a 4-play drive that Richie Luna connects again with Ray Mendoza for his second touchdown from 17 yards out with 41 seconds before the half. And they go up 40-3 with a point after attempt good. And that's where we stand right now at halftime. 41-3 as we thank everybody who's joined us on our YouTube channel. Make sure you guys subscribe. Also, go and share it with all your friends and family. For those of you that are listening, well, you're listening to me and you're listening to the Nixon Mustang band out in the field. In an hour and a half, you'll be able to see the actual band performance from both the Eagle Pass Eagles and the Nixon Mustang band. We got about a minute to go as both teams are already ready on the field. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest. So as we get set for the second half, the Eagles already on the field. The Nixon Mustangs, JW Nixon Mustangs, are coming into the field as they're down 41-3. As the marching band just came off the field, and the contingency of Eagle Pass fans making the trip on this Friday night football from Laredo, Texas. So here comes the Mustangs, and they'll be receiving the second half kickoff. So we get set for the second half from Shirley Field in beautiful Laredo, Texas. High top, nice and breezy. A cool October night. As we get set for the second half. Like I mentioned earlier, as we were doing a summary of the first half highlights, we're gonna have highlights of this game on our Facebook page, so make sure you guys go and like us, share us, and follow us on Facebook. It's RIO Sports Live and Real Sports Live Southwest, as those are our two Facebook pages where you can catch all the content from District 29 6A and the round of Southwest region of Texas. Janie Espinosa with us, and if you can see down there by the away side, our Real Sports Live banner over there sticking out. I don't know if they can see it way down there, as she gives us a close-up as much as she can. So RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest, as we get the kickoff here, and it's gonna go into the end zone and be taken out of the end zone. He's at the 5-10. He's found his seam, 15-20, and he's across the 20 to the 24-yard line and brought down by number 30, Joe Samaniego. A nice return by number 6 as we start the second half. They'll have it at their own 24-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Laredo Nixon Mustangs as they get the second half possession to start the second half. Down 41-3. We'll give it and will be brought down. Gets about 2 yards from the 24 to the 26. Actually, going to be put about the 27. So 3-yard gain. 2nd and 7. Also, we're trying to scoreboard watch as United South was playing host to Eagle Pass tonight at the den, the Panther Den over there in United. I don't know who won that game. And the ball is handed off to number 16. That's Pedro Borrego, the ball carrier. So the ball to the 28. So it's 3rd and 6. So 3rd and 6 for the Laredo Mustangs as they open up the second half. Third play of this drive. 3rd and 6. We'll give, and it's brought down by number 40. It's Charlie Schisler, the sophomore, in on the tackle. And Eduardo Macias, number 1, the running back. So it's going to be a 4th and 4, a 2-yard gain to the 29. Actually, the ball spotted right at the 30. So 4th down and 4. Now they send a man back as they are going to be punting away here. Ball punted away. Number 23 will let the ball bounce and goes to about the 25. Takes a Nixon roll all the way down to the 20-yard line, and that's where they're going to open up the second half drive. So 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. That's where they'll start this drive. Not sure with the 41-3 if Coach will have the starters in. And no, number 17, the backup quarterback, Alan Rodriguez, will come in. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 on the near side, shotgun formation. Will keep it himself. Alan Rodriguez will take it across the 20 to the 22, a 2-yard gain. So it's a 2nd and 8. So 9-10 left. Rodriguez has 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. Has Isaac Caballero, the sophomore running back, in the backfield. And there's a false start. That's number 61, Emmanuel Valderas, the sophomore O-line. So they're going to bring him back 5 yards. That's a false start. Penalty brings it back to the 17-yard line. It's a 2nd and 13. And Caballero gets stood up quickly in the backfield by number 29. That's Heriberto Garcia. And gets a 3-yard loss to the 14. So 3rd and 16 for the Eagles. On a 3rd and 16, 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. Shotgun formation for Rodriguez. Will actually keep it himself to the outside and will get wrestled down by number 40 out on the far side. And that's Gerardo Rodriguez, the junior, gets the sack. And on a 3rd and 16, they lose. Actually, they lose yardage to about the 12. A 2-yard loss. It's 4th and 18. And punted away by Ray Mendoza will take a Nixon bounce. So in Eagle Pass territory, 1st and 10 for the Mustangs here as they are down 41-3. So Nixon has it at the Eagle Pass 33-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. 7:26 left. They're going from the Eagle helmet to the Mustang helmet from left to right. Number 9 will take it. He's looking to gain some yardage out to the outside and gets it to about the 30-yard line. So he gains about 3 yards. The ball carrier is number 9. 2nd and 7. Second and 8, 2nd and 7. I give him 3 yards on that carry. 6:54 left. 6:51 and counting here in the 3rd quarter. Number 8, Hector Rodrigo will give it to number 16 up the middle, and is brought down by number 8, Eric Heredia. Pedro Borrego, number 16, will get the first down to the 21, a 9-yard carry, 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. .626 left. Rodrigo under center. Give to number 9. And we'll get maybe a yard. No gain on that one, so 2nd and 10 from the 21. Rodrigo under center. And nowhere, number 94 and a host of Eagles come crashing down and gets it on a broken play across the 20 into the 19-yard line. So 2-yard gain. 3rd and 8. So also, we want to congratulate all the district runners and the cross-country District 29 6A meet as they ran it this morning at 8 a.m. over at Casablanca Golf Course. We had a couple of, actually we had a Nixon cross-country runner winning the district title on the girls' side. We also had United Girls winning district, Eagle Pass 2nd. So they're going to regionals in Corpus. Also the boys' side, Del Rio won 1st. Eagle Pass got 2nd. So congratulations to the coaching staff and Coach Gonzalez and his cross-country coaching staff. Of course, all the participants that participated. So 3rd and 8. We'll give to number 9, gets to the outside, and is hit out of bounds by number 5, Nico Molleda, and gets it to the 17. So on a 3rd and 8. Ball to the 18-yard line. Brings a 4th and 7 for the Mustangs with 4:43 left. Will try and look middle. Can't find anybody. Rolls out. Looking, still looking. And gets brought down by number 50. And they're going to mark him down as Roger Oyua on a 4th and 8 comes in and sacks. So Roger Oyua on a 4th and 7. And great coverage by the defense also for the Eagle Pass Eagles as they covered well downfield and couldn't go anywhere with that ball as they turn over on downs with that sack. And the Eagles will have it now, 1st and 10. And Alan Rodriguez will get the ball. Gets it across the 35 to the 40 and gets tripped up at the 41-yard line. So the ball at their own 27 on the 1st and 10, and Alan Rodriguez gets a first down to the 41. A nice run for Alan Rodriguez. He'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagles. They're up 41-3 here, and those 41 points actually came off of turnovers. The lone touchdown was in the opening drive, where other than that, everything has been off of turnover. Number 24, Jay Herrera to the outside. He's across the 50 to the 45 and down to the 43, 24. Jay Herrera on a 1st and 10, the senior showing some running. Down to the 43-yard line of Nixon, and 1st and 10 for the Eagles as they have the ball here in the 3rd quarter. And we'll push the pile forward. That's Jay Herrera again to the 41, a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 11. 2nd and 8 for the Eagles. So 2nd and 8, 3 minutes, under 3 minutes here in the 3rd quarter. Eagles have 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side, shotgun formation. Rodriguez will get the ball, throw it out to the outside, has a man open. Makes a move, and that's number 3, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, who tries to hurdle. And that's Eric Jimenez, the senior. So a pass play to number 3 from number 17, a couple of yards to the 38. So it's a 3rd and, let's call it a long 5, a 3-yard pass play. 3rd and 5, 2-12. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. We'll give it to Herrera. Herrera finds the gap. He's in the clear. 20, 15, 10, 5. Gets dragged down from behind and gets it down to the 3-yard line. So a 35-yard carry there for Jay Herrera, and he is 1st and goal. We've missed his presence in the last game. He was out for an undisclosed injury. And Herrera will get the ball, and he dives into the end zone for a Eagle touchdown from 3 yards out. Jay Herrera has himself a touchdown with 1:54 left here in the 3rd quarter. Jay Herrera from 3 yards out runs it in and dives in and makes it 47-3 Eagle Pass with the point after attempt by Eric Ramirez, as Nico Molleda will hold it, puts it down and up and through, makes it 48-3. And And we'll be back with more after this. You're watching RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest.
Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. We know that our patients deserve better than the typical cramped waiting areas and long lines. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Hey guys, Eddie Sanchez, owner of Kumo Fitness, located at 575 Commercial Street in downtown Eagle Pass. We invite you guys to come join us. We got equipment for everything from machines to free weights to bumpers. You name it, we got it. Come check us out, guys. Hey guys, welcome to Kumo Supplements and Lifestyle. My name is Eddie Sanchez. I'm the owner, and I invite you guys to come and join us any day of the week, Monday through Sunday, here at Mall de las Águilas.
Really got it, really got it, really got it, really got it, yeah. Really got it, 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 really got it.
So we're back live, and David Lopez will kick it off. It's at about the 9-yard line, brings it out into the clear. He's at the 30, 35, 40. One man to beat is at the 50, 40, 35, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Nixon! And there's a flag, number 12. There's a flag as he takes it 9 yards. Actually, so there's a block in the back for Nixon, and that negates the return as he took it from the 9-yard line. A 91-yard kickoff return will be brought back as there was a block in the back. So that negates a touchdown, and we'll bring it back to the 25-yard line. And they're going to step off the block in the back, which is a 10-yarder to the 15. So 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. And the ball at the 15-yard line after the... So under center is Rodrigo. Give the ball, and brought down immediately by number 44, Moy Rocha. And Fernando Cruz, number 24, the ball carrier. Bernardo Cruz. So no gain on the play. Actually back to the 15, 2nd and 10 for the Mustangs. Nixon, of course, coming in to the new district and was a district winner a year ago. Actually, back-to-back district championships. Also a deep run in 2016, which saw them play against Eagle Pass CC Win. Actually, a gain of one to the 16-yard line. 3rd and, let's call it 9. So 3rd and 9 for the Mustangs. Under a minute, actually 20 seconds, as he's gonna throw. He throws, and it is complete as he throws it to the back shoulder, and number 29 as it's complete to the 31-yard line. 15-yard pass play, so it's 1st and 10. And that ends the third quarter on that play. And we go to the fourth quarter with the Mustangs 3, the Eagle Pass Eagles 48.
Texas A&M International University, Continental, and Laredo College for their continued support.
So the ball will be placed at the 31-yard line, 1st and 10, 48-3. Number 8 under center. Number 7 will get into the clear and gets it across the 30 to the 39. That's JJ Hernandez. Juan Guerra in on a tackle. So to the 38. 2nd and 2. And that ball goes to the running back. He gets across the 40 to the 41. A 2-yard gain will get actually the ball will be spotted at the 41. Needs to get to about the 42. It's going to bring up 3rd and 1 for the Mustangs. The ball right now, as they're looking, we're going to call it a 3rd and 1 right now, but still looking the far sideline. I don't know if they're going to probably bring the chains out to just see where they're at and how long they need. 11-11 is on the clock. 9:25 in the evening. It is Friday Night Football presented by Ram Country Auto World, 1997 North Veterans Boulevard. And it is 3rd and inches. Actually, no, they're going to give them the first down. So 1st and 10. From the 41, gets to the outside, and that was number 6 who gets upended. So De Los Santos and Marco, number 6. Second and 7, the ball at the 44. And that ball carrier is number 1, Eduardo Macias. Gets the first down to the Eagle 48-yard line. So 1st and 10. For the Mustangs. .10:23, we'll give it again to Macias and gets brought down to the 45-yard line as Macias gets a 3-yard carry. 2nd and 7. So on a 2nd and 7, Mustangs down 48-3 with 9:50 and counting. As they're probably going to set up. There's two receivers to the near side. They're trying to get some running lanes up the middle, and that's number 1 on the ball carry again. Actually, number 19, Austin Garcia, to the 37. So 1st and 10. So Raul Garcia.
Quarterback keeper by number 8, Hector Rogelio.
So that ball to the 36-yard line. It'll be a 2nd and 9. .836 and counting. Man in motion will get it, number 9, and gets brought down by number 27. For the Eagles, that's Juan Guerra, the junior. That was Jesus Compian, the ball carrier. So brings a 3rd and 1. The ball at the 28 of Eagle Pass. Needs about a yard or 2 to get the first down. Give it to number 23 and tries to stretch himself. Maybe gets that extra yard that he needed, and I think they're going to give him forward progress. Number 22. The ball to the, was that the 28? It's about the 27 and a half, so they're going to bring out. So on a 3rd and 1, they give it to number 23. And they're going to bring the, so it is inches, so 4th and inches. Ball at the 27 and a half. Let's call, it's the nose of, so 4th and inches, and they're going to respot it at the far hash. 7:44 left, 48-3. Eagle Pass took control of this game in that first half with 5 turnovers, and those turnovers became points. And that's been the difference in this ball game here from Shirley Field in beautiful Laredo, Texas, as the Eagle Pass Eagles offense has capitalized on the turnovers of Laredo Nixon, and the Land Shark defense has arose to the occasion again, as they've have not allowed points. And that gets it to the 25 and gets those inches that he needs it. That's Hernandez. Gets it to the 25. So 1st and 10. And it sets up next week. Next Friday, we're going to be over in Eagle Pass as United South travels to Eagle Pass for a District 29 6A matchup. The Eagle Pass Eagles versus United South Panthers. And that's number 7. Cuts back. He's into 5 and gets brought down from behind by number 48. And J.J. Hernandez, the ball carrier. M.J. McGehee gets in with the tackle. All the way down to the 5-yard line. A 20-yard gain It'll be first and goal for the Nixon Mustangs as they're knocking on the door here late in the fourth quarter with 6:45. Number 7 gets the ball carried. That's number 28, 29, and number 30. So no gain, a second and goal from the 5-yard line. And we'll give it to number 9 on a jet sweep. Cuts back inside and gets stood up right at the 1-yard line. Number 29, Jesus Compian, the ball carrier to the 1-yard line. It's third and goal. So third and goal from the 1-yard line. Mustang knocking on the door, and this is a pretty impressive drive by the Mustangs. They started at their own 15-yard line. A 75-yard drive here. This is maybe the 15th play, and they're going to muscle themselves over and in for the touchdown as the quarterback, Rogelio, goes in from 1 yard in for a Nixon Mustang touchdown. From 1 yard out, a 1-yard plunge by number 8, Hector Rogelio, and gets the Mustangs on the board with 5:38 here in the fourth quarter left. The point after attempt is up and good as it makes it 48-10. Kevin Flores gets the point after attempt over and through. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest.
Sarita's Tortilla Factory with 3 great locations to serve you in Maverick County. Come try our delicious barbacoa with the tortillas. Si son Saritas, ni me las calientes. Also, you can get our tortillas in Laredo, Texas at your local supermarket. That's Sarita's Tortilla Factory.
Hello, Eagle Pass and surrounding areas. My name is Grant Beer. I'm the general manager of Ram Country Auto World, where we have the largest selection of pre-owned inventory. Come by and see us at 1997 Veterans Boulevard, where we make sure our customers are number one.
Well, no, they're not part of the program. I have my graphics guy do it for me, and I just plug them in. And we're back live, 5:38 as Nixon gets into the end zone, and the ball gets a Nixon row, and actually number 28 picks it up at the 5-yard line as the ball just did not make it to the end zone. It actually hit at the 1-inch line and took a Nixon row. And number 28, Raul Leckler, had to jump on it. If not, Nixon would have gotten the ball at the 5-yard line. We have Coach Macias alongside with us as 48-10 is the score. 5 turnovers, Coach, and those 5 turnovers were turned into points, and that's the difference in the ball game. So, but good thing is you got to bring the second and third teamers out to get some varsity experience heading into, you know, the stretch run of the playoffs or the stretch run of district, right? So 1st and 10 for the Eagles, and we'll give it to number 9. That's Luna. De Luna will get it across to the 10 on a 1st and 10. Now makes it 2nd and 5. Carlos De Luna on the ball carry to the 10. So it's 2nd and 5. 5 minutes left here. As you're looking at our screen, our YouTube channel screen, and you see the Eagle helmet and the Mustang helmet. Well, they're going from left to right. The Eagles with 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. Shotgun formation. Alan Rodriguez will give it to number 9. He'll go up the middle, makes a move. He's at the 25, he's at the 30, to the 35, and Luna comes in, gets it to the 35. A nice 25-yard carry by Luna. So it's 30 yards real quick for him. 1st and 10, as the ball will be placed at the 35-yard line with 4:30 left here in the ball game. 1st and 10 Eagles. .418 and counting. Alan Rodriguez, the backup quarterback, coming in and doing a good job. Number 12, Alex Flores, will get it, the senior, looking for some running room and gets brought down. Number 88, nice tackle, nice. So Alex Flores gets the jet sweep to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 2nd and 1, a 9-yard carry for Alex. And there's a flag, and Alan Rodriguez will take it up the middle and takes it down to the 31-yard line, but there's going to be a flag on the play, and they're going to check to see what the flag is all about. So there's that negates that big play and brings it back. 3:24 and counting here from the LISD Shirley Field, beautiful Laredo, Texas. Freddie Dea alongside my camera operator, Janie Espinosa. See, I got it right now. I've been getting it right. So so we're high at top, Shirley Field. Nobody on the far side. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. Rodriguez will give to De Luna. De Luna will carry a couple of Mustangs with him across the 40 to the 43-yard line. The ball at the 30, at the 39 on a 3rd and 7, or a 2nd and on a 2nd and 7. So now to the 43. It'll be a 3rd and 3. So 3rd and 3. Rodriguez will give it to De Luna. De Luna jump step, will get it across the to the 45, as the line judge here on the near side is running up the 45-yard line, and actually they won't give him forward progress on that one. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left here in the ball game. 48-10 is the score from Shirley Field, and you see the ball there. So it's 4th and we'll call it 1. So on a 4th and 1, 4:40 left. Ray Mendoza will come out to punt. I don't think they're gonna. I don't think they'll try any trickery here. Timeout called by Coach Tom Gonzalez, and Coach Tom Gonzalez started his career here at Nixon High School, and he coached for 4 years before going to Eagle Pass with Oki Villaseñor. So a rich history. Also, we talked to Coach Gabriel, a coach that coaches volleyball, been in the system for 16 years. Also, Coach Solis, a big hello to Coach Solis, the basketball head coach basketball for the Laredo Nixon Mustang basketball team. Brotherhood, man, that team is geared up for this season. District 29 6A, as they come in a year ago, making it to the semifinals in basketball. And we had the opportunity to go over to Kingsville and actually cover them last year during basketball season. So we know what the brotherhood is all about in Nixon basketball, as we're approaching basketball season with, volleyball and football here getting late in district play. The ball will take an angle bounce and actually will roll dead at the 32-yard line, 33-yard line with a minute 11 left. 48-10 is the score. So the ball at their own 32, 1st and 10 for the Mustangs with a minute 11. Seeing if they can get something going here as they have number 1 take the ball. He's in the clear. He's at the 50, 45 and brought down by number 5, Nico Molleda, over on the far sideline.
By number 5, Nico Molleda.
That was a nice run by number 1. All the way to the 50-yard line. That's where he goes out of bounds. That's a 28-yard run. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. And the ball will get to about the 40-yard line. J.J. Hernandez. So the ball to the 39-yard line now. 6-yard gain. No, actually, the ball was at the 45. Excuse me, now to the 39. It'll be 2nd and 4. To number 1, again, crosses the 35 and gets across the 35. And Eduardo Macias takes the ball. So 1st and 10 with 2nd. And now that's the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. The final score, Eagle Pass 48 and Nixon Mustangs 10. And guys, thank you once again for allowing us to give you this broadcast, as we are not going to give you the post-game show. We're just going to say good night and thank you from all of us here. For Janie Espinosa, her partner is here also, and for us, Freddie Heredia, good night. And as we have the final here from Shirley Field, 48-10, as the Eagle Pass Eagles go to 2-1 in district play. Nixon falls to 0-3 in district, and overall 4-3. The Eagle Pass Eagles go to 5-1. Excuse me, 6-1 overall, and 2-1 in district play. As a week from today, next week, Friday night, they're at home against the United South Panthers. And from all of us here, once again, thank you very much and good night. Keep talking sports. RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest.